This week in Nerf, we've got new motors, a new third-party blaster shell, and a sweet Strife mod, so let's get right to it. I'm Jangular, and this is your source for first-party, third-party, and community Nerf news. Jumping right in, there are new motors on the market coming from Foam Blast Shop. They are the Fang Motors. These are 132 size cans, so they're a little bit bigger than the standard 130s and a little bit smaller than the 180s that a lot of people like to use. These are very high torque motors, very high torque motors, which is great for spin up times and things like that. So if that's what you're looking for, definitely look into these. They're going for $7 per motor right now at foamblastshop.com, and they are available through other vendors as well, all of which will be linked down below in the info. Now, it is important to note with these new motors, the 132 size, it is a little bit bigger than the 130 standard can. This means that in a lot of blasters, you will still need to use some shell cutting or do some shell cutting and have another motor cover. But because they are smaller than 180s, you can go for a very sleek looking motor cover, which I'm looking forward to seeing what people design for these, because since it's not going to be protruding as much, it'll be nice and offer some interesting new options for designs in that area. And I'm going to have links to the videos as well down below of some FPS testing and thoughts on testing as well from them, so you can get an idea of where about the FPS settings or FPS ranges are for these, depending on what kind of things you want to be running them with in terms of cages and wheels and all of that good stuff. So all of that, again, down below. Moving on, Blaster Forge posted on Reddit their new blaster shell. This is a shell that you can wire up, put motors in, and have your own blaster that is uniquely not anything Hasbro made. This is an entire shell, complete with everything inside of it that you need to have your own cool looking blaster. It's called the Stinger, and they put all the files up on Thingiverse, which of course the link will be down below for you to check that out. So if you have access to a 3D printer or can purchase one from one of the third-party printing sites, you will have yourselves a nice new blaster that you can drop some motors in, drop some wiring in, put all of the pusher stuff and all that good stuff inside that you want, and have this interesting looking blaster. It's uniquely not Hasbro. You can tell by looking at it, it's not one of their designs. It looks like something out of a video game to me. And that's kind of cool. They also have a stock that goes with it, and I believe the battery goes into that compartment in the stock, which is a nice touch. I like that. I personally don't have a 3D printer, so I won't be able to get one unless I spend a good amount paying someone else to print one, but I do like that they're doing this. I love that we are getting more options and that more blaster shells and other similar things are arriving on the market. I think it's great for us. It's great for the hobby. It's great for the community. It gives us more options and more ability to personalize our own things, and I think that is fantastic. So please go check that out. Again, links in the info. That's going to bring us to the mod of the week, and that comes from Mr. Heath Pants. Now this is a Strife integration Strife mod. It looks pretty sweet. Now there's a lot of cool little things for this that I really like, outside of it just looking very nice. Like the lines on it are very nice. It looks good. It's very appealing to me, to the eye. He does have that little bit of a bend to the stock, but that's all comfort. That's not a mistake. That's not an error. It's on purpose. I know when I first looked at it, I was like, that's kind of interesting, but it is on purpose and it is for comfort and function, and I like that. I like that he chose to do that. But the coolest thing to me is that there's a bolt on this blaster, and when you pull it back and lock it, it actually opens the jam door. Like, how cool is that? I mean, come on. Who does things like that? That is such an awesome feature. I think that is so cool, and just I love the look, the double barrel design on it. It's awesome. Go check it out. Check out the build. There's some internal shots as well in the Imager link. All of that will of course be in the info as always. Now, I know this is a rather short episode, but sometimes we're just going to have those weeks where there's not a ton to talk about, but there's still things that are worth talking about. So this is going to be one of those episodes where it just it's not going to be as long. But I want to say thank you to everyone for watching and keeping up every week. I've been enjoying doing these. I've been enjoying reading the comments and communicating with all of you in there. So please Leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think of the new releases this week, what you think of the mod. Check it all out, and let me know what you think. But as for anyone new to the channel, enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the subscribe button for more in the future. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Jangular, and I'll see you next time.